How old were you when you tried a cigarette for the first time? If your answer is never, you are a minority. Over 60% of people say they have tried cigarettes at one point in their lives. I was 13 years old when I had my first cigarette. Both of my parents were also smokers, and I grew up with this idea that smoking was something that adults did. That was something like a rite of passage that I was becoming an adult. It all changed in my life when at 55 years old, my mother got diagnosed with a serious case of esophagus cancer caused by cigarette smoking. She had to undergo surgery and she spent 4 months in a hospital bed doing chemotherapy. So it was at that point in my life that I made the decision to give it up smoking so I would never have to go through what she's been through. My aim today is to inform you why cigarettes are so harmful and provide you with some helpful tips to help you quit smoking forever. According to the CDC, 12 out of 100 Americans still smoke cigarettes, and that's a total of 28 million people. And out of these people, 16 million live with a smoking related disease. The most common disease caused by cigarettes is cancer. A research performed by Dr. Caldwell from the American Cancer Society calculated that lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer death in America, and 80% of all lung cancer is caused by smoking. But how can we help people to quit? Former smokers have stated that quitting smoking was the hardest thing they've ever done in their lives. It can take a smoker multiple tries until they're finally able to get rid of this terrible addiction. And if you are a smoker, let me share some tips that help me quit smoking so it might be beneficial for you as well. The first thing you need to do is to have a true desire to quit. No one can force you to do it. This is the most important step. You can set up a quit date and tell everyone about it. Peer pressure can be very beneficial for the quitting process and will keep you accountable. Another helpful tip is to remove all tobacco products from your house and your car. Throw away any lighters or ashtrays you got. Quitting will be much easier if you don't have any instant access to cigarettes. List all your smoking triggers and how you're going to do to cope with it. Do you like to smoke after drinking some coffee? Maybe you should give it up for a week or two until that urge goes away. Do you like to smoke after a meal? Try chewing on some gum. Anything that you do that will take your mind away from thinking about cigarettes will be beneficial. Another thing that people don't pay much attention to is exercise. Exercise is not only good for your overall health, but it will distract you from the urge to smoke. And is also very helpful to manage any weight gain that you might get on this process. In addition, nicotine replacement products might not be so beneficial as many people think. According to a recent study from the Harvard University performed in 2023, showed that subjects that stopped smoking what is called cold turkey were significantly more successful at quitting than people who use nicotine patches or chewing gums. Although some people can be very successful at quitting cigarettes on their own, most have a hard time doing it, and it can take multiple tries. But the most important thing is to never give up on your health. When you are finally free from this addiction, you will feel much better. You won't be out of breath so frequently, your clothes won't smell like a nightclub, and your teeth won't look so yellow anymore. Stopping smoking is very hard, but it's achievable. And if you are a smoker or know somebody that smokes, please share this tip so no one will be a prisoner of this guy ever again.